Hello, welcome to another edition of the Mexico in the World podcast, the podcast so that we can talk about events, celebrations, and more about Mexico and the world. This time we are going to start with International Acceptance Day. What is Acceptance Day about? Let's learn to accept precisely those abilities that others have and that we have ourselves also invites us to learn to accept those abilities that people with disabilities have. So hence the importance of learning to accept the abilities of each person because each person has an ability different from the others on International Education Day because it is important because I don't know if it is aware not only of the importance of education but also so that we remember those countries that do have many problems. For example, even so that their population has an adequate diet. The less chance he still has of having a good education, then hence the importance that we remember what is education, what matters to have a new in education so that people become a good adult. With a good education this allows you to bring dirt. It is also the International Day of Customs importance for the work of customs helps protect the country because it is not only about controlling imports and exports and trade, but also helps to protect against the fact that I don't know crimes are committed. I introducing ions that should not enter countries as for example drugs or things that biological issues that can alter the biodiversity of the country they are entering so hence the importance of the work to donate is the day to remember the Holocaust. This especially in Europe is very important because this helps us remember these historical events from which we must learn things do not happen again. How are you in the future? That is what it is about learning and being better persons, and let's not fall back on these issues. From there we link precisely to the theme of Bloody Sunday in Ireland, what is commemorated, and also about that it tries to record what happened with these religious and political issues and how I told them let's learn and that it does not happen again. For the moment, as we always leave it on the table so that we can talk about it, reflect on it, and we do not want to say goodbye without, as always, thanking you for not listening and reminding you of our social networks email, podcastmexicointheworld@gmail.com, Twitter, @MexicoTheWorld, Facebook, Podcast Mexico in the World, YouTube Mexico in the World, Spotify Mexico in the World. Thanks again for listening to us and we look forward to seeing you in our next edition. Thanks, bye.